Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you the PicoBlaze compiler that I wrote. So first I will just show you the final product. I think I'll just restart this. So this is this is going to be the binary that you can use. So the way I like to do that is I just open the UI.exe and then I select the sources, like the int test, and then I select the output directory, which is in the demo.out. Uh, the output directory is optional, so if you do not specify that, you will just be the same directory as the source directory. So if I click compile, you can see it says compiled successfully. You can see I can open this. So the instruction has been wrote to the memory, and then there is a very complex source file, and if I click compile, it just compiles instantly, and the results will be wrote into the memory file. And then it also have a very good like if it fails to compile, it can show you the error very clearly. So you can see at line uh, line 883, there is an error. So we can just go to line 883, 883. There is here you can see I just maybe I forgot a column if I want to show that, and it also supports hot reload. If I save this and then I click compile, you can see it compiles successfully. Although I really want to show if it has an error or not, and compile and then you can clear it. Okay, that is basically it. So you can just download uh, these binaries and then you use them. I also have two versions of the compiler backends. If you uh, you, if you got an error, you can just like delete this file and then change this to EasyASM. Just delete the dash debug, and then it could output some useful message that would be helpful for me to fix that. So if you encounter a problem like it have a compiler implementation error or it just crashes, you can just report this to me. And then I believe if you does not specify any source file, you will say error, please select a source file. Yeah, that is basically it. So if you just want to use that, you can just close the video here and then go to my repository, which I will show you. Uh, it it was just it is just here. I will release the preview binaries here, and then you can download and use that. So so yeah, you can basically you can close the video, and I want to show you the speed difference of my compiler and the compiler that we use in the lab. It still runs on the DOS enumerator, emulator. Is it the word? I'm not familiar with that one. Anyway, so you can just see the source file have like around 1,000 lines. Yeah, you have around 1,000 lines, and if you use this to compile, it just takes, I don't know, 1 or 2 minutes. And if you use my compiler, it is instant. Uh, so that is pretty good. And then I also want to share some like implementation details here. So I for the compiler backends that basically use the YAML and the Lua GIT with SO2 to write the logic. So you can see there is many logic that I wrote using Lua, and then the parser or the errors were written in C++. And my favorite IDE is Clang. Is C-line. You can see I use C++23 with the header unit and the modules. Oh no, yeah, yes, that's correct. Uh, and for the UI, it is another project, which is also which is currently private. I will set this to public later. But if you want to check the code, you can just go to you can just select the branch EasyASM UI, and I believe yeah it was on the branch. It's a very simple project. I use AnGUI and Vulkan SDL3 um to 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 render the program. Um, Although I don't quite know Vulkan really well, and most of the code I just copied from the example. I just wrote some like some window, and I'm GUI begin some I'm GUI text something like that, and the asynchronous selections. Yeah, so that is basically it. Oh, and I also changed the linkage method so that you will not have a console. You will just only have uh th this window. You will not have a console, and you can also dock the sub windows here, and you can put it together and then dock two of them here. Yeah. Basically the things you can do with AnGUI. You can hide the window and then use the window to bring it back, and then yeah, you can specify source file and output directory. Yeah, that's basically it. And thank you so much for watching, and I hope you will have a great day. Bye bye.